I would never have thought I'd be doing this work. It goes far beyond what I once thought was possible. I was working as a life coach and well-established speaker, traveling extensively, doing what I love. And then one day I became sick, very sick. It started with pain in my right ear, and then 8 months later, my left ear. And then over the next 8 years, I was hit with a whole host of chronic ailments that mystified both allopathic doctors and alternative healers. Every time I spoke, I got a sore throat, headache, and more. I also suffered with intense heart and eye problems, eczema, foot issues, chronic muscle tightness, gut pain, and more. I felt absolutely powerless to it. I felt so drained and exhausted by it. 5 years into my healing crisis, I began working with the Amazonian spirit plant medicine, ayahuasca. And that's where I started to seek support from traditional shamans who could assist me with getting to the deeper roots of this chronic ailment. They were very difficult ceremonies. They made me really have to confront the deeper core issues in my body, in my mind. But over time, my ailments healed dramatically. And not only that, but I was shown a new calling, something new I'm meant to do in the world. In one ayahuasca ceremony, this spirit being came to me and began teaching me about Starlight. What it said to me was, Starlight is the frequency of stillness, and stillness is the frequency of transmutation. I was shown how to work with Starlight to heal people. And at the end of my Starlight training, this being said to me, now go home and do it. And so I did, and the results have been profound. The healings have helped with all sorts of chronic ailments, including arthritis, sciatica, heart pain, psoriasis, anxiety, depression, memory issues, and much more. I conduct private one-on-one healings in person and on Zoom, as well as remote healings for groups of 8. I work with people all over the world, and I don't even have to leave my home. We are speaking of energy medicine here, and energy is not dependent on time and space. It works in mysterious ways.
Somebody had mentioned Vince to me, and I thought I would give him a go, and I'm so glad I did. I can't even tell you how grateful I am to have my life back. I have such clarity, calmness. I found my voice in all of this. I'm able to set really clear boundaries. I feel much more grounded, and I feel like I've gained a new lease on life. And so I would say Vince is a magical healer.
I was suffering with a lot of anxiety, like high anxiety. It was debilitating. The healings changed me in ways actually that I never expected. A lightness that I lost. One of the most, if not the most important things that I've ever done for myself is do this work with Vince.
You know, when I came into this, I had multiple issues. Alopecia areata, so massive amounts of hair falling out. Incredibly raw and painful psoriasis on my hands. Issues with my back, issues with my shoulders. And so when Vince mentioned the distant healing, you know, I got to tell you, I was a complete skeptic. I had no idea that something like this may work. And I'm sitting here today with a full head of hair. My hands are completely cleaned up. I haven't had hip or shoulder pain for 8 months.
Because of what I've gone through, I have so much compassion for the difficult, painful journeys that people go through. And I'm so grateful for them entrusting me with their healing journey and taking the leap of faith to work with me. I had no clue what I was being prepared for years ago, what was being asked of me. Everything I went through was an initiation to become the healer I am today. I was being painfully purified to become a vessel for light, Starlight, and who'd ever thought I'd be doing this today?